Welcome back to my channel Hackday Academia. And today we are going to learn about one of the well-known open source firewall, that is pfSense. So pfSense is supported by a largest community, which is open source community. They support a pfSense firewall. So guys, if you are starting to learn firewall technologies, IPS, IDS, proxies, so I will suggest you to go for pfSense. So pfSense support both hardware and virtual machine installation. So if you want to explore, you want to set up uh, your own lab for ethical hacking or pen testing, then I'll suggest you to go for pfSense firewall. So in this video I am going to show you how to install pfSense firewall in VirtualBox. So what I'll do, I'll go directly to browser and I will search for pfSense. So in browser you type pfSense. Yeah, so this is the website. This is the official website of pfSense. And for VirtualBox installation, you have to download the ISO image. So click on download and select the architecture as 64. Select installer as CDMA. Since we are going to install on VirtualBox, have to select ISO installer and click on download button. Once you click on download, it will prompt you to store the image file. So guys, I'm not going to download it again, since already have downloaded it in my machine for this video. So what I'll do, I'll directly go to the VirtualBox. Guys, if you want to understand the feature of pfSense firewall, so you may type pfSense features in Google. You will get a list of features of pfSense firewall. Yes, so it's straightforward: packet inspection, geo IP blocking, IPS, IDS, DNS, proxy. A lot of features already inbuilt in the pfSense firewall, and so many you can integrate, download some other packages as well. So what I'll do, I will go to VirtualBox. Yes, so this is my VirtualBox, guys. I'm going to install pfSense in this VirtualBox. So guys, before starting installation, I'll suggest you to watch this video full. If you skip anything, you will get so many errors or problem in between. Guys, watch this video full. So click on new and give your machine name pfSense. And I want to store in other location, so I'll select other. So this folder, I will keep all the images, all the files related to this pfSense. Click on VHD. Yeah, since this is FreeBSD based 64 architecture, select 64, continue. If you want to allocate more memory, it is your choice. You can allocate more than 1 GB. Yeah, I want to create the partition, create, continue, and yeah, I want to keep it dynamic 16 GB, right? Alright, so this is our machine, and the file which we have downloaded, we have to attach with this machine so that it will reboot once we start. Click on setting, go to storage, click on empty and select the image. And this is the image which I have downloaded. I have selected. Guys, before clicking OK, you have to go to the basics. Firewall is a network device which should have almost more than two network interfaces. So one interface will be the outbound interface, another will be the internal interface. So I will enable two adapter here. So I'll keep mm, I'll keep here like network. All right, I'll keep here app. Okay, so this is the net network which we have created. Another adapter I am going to enable, I'll assign it net network. No, not net network. I'll give net network. All right, so click on okay. Any range of IP you can assign. All right, so click OK, and now click on start. So once you start it, it will prompt to boot all the files. is the agreement. Accept. Yeah, install pfSense. Okay. Yes, I will be guided by a default key map. Select. Hit enter again. Guided by the default partition. So guys, pfSense installation doesn't take a lot of time as we see in installation of other machines. No, I don't want to open the shell. Click no. Yes, reboot. So guys, this is the very important step where you have to focus. If you don't remove the ISO file, it will again ask you to install it again. So you have to detach the file which you have attached, that was downloaded ISO file. So I'll show you how to remove the file and again boot it. Yeah, so we came the starting step where it was asking to accept the license. So no, don't accept. Click on this cross button and shut down. Now go to setting and go to storage and remove this file. Yes, remove. All right. So now again restart. Guys, I have made videos on other installations like Kali Linux, Ubuntu, Windows. Uh, if you want to set up your own lab, you can be guided by those videos. I have also made a video on vulnerability scanner, how to install meta exploitable machine, uh, open web vulnerable machine. So you can watch those videos. So it will be easy to set up your own lab and you can simulate attacks in your own lab. Guys, our pfSense firewall is ready. Now only thing you have to do, you have to assign the interface and set the IP for your interface. So what I'm gonna do here, I will select option 1, which is assign interface. So type 1, hit enter. Yeah, so I don't want to enable any VLAN. Click enter N. Yes, I'll keep default EM0, EM1. Yes, I want to proceed. Yeah, so our interfaces are ready. Now I want to assign the IP for LAN interface. So guys, before changing the IP, what I'll do, I'll go to the machine from which from where I want to access the web GUI or GUI of this firewall, because working on command prompt some people are not comfortable. So WebGUI is very important for pfSense. So I'll go to the machine, my Kali machine from which I will access the firewall. So this is my Kali machine. Yeah, so I'll log in and I'll check the IP address of this machine. Guys, to access the WebGUI, it is important to keep both the machine. both the IPs, IP of firewall and IP of this machine in the same subnet. So I will open the command prompt. I will type ifconfig. Yeah, so my IP is 10.0.2.5. So my interface IP of firewall should be in this range 10.0.2.1, 2.1 to up to 255. Yeah, so I'll keep one of the IP from the subnet. I'll go to the firewall, open your firewall and type here 2. So guys, WAN interface is the internet side interface and LAN interface is the internal interface. So through LAN IP only you will be access pfSense firewall. So it is important to set the IP address for the LAN interface. So you have to select LAN interface, yes, to, and type the IP 10.0.2. Any IP you can keep. 10.2.11 I will keep. All right, and subnet you can keep 24, that is 255.255.255.0. Yeah, I don't want to give any gateway address. I'll keep it empty. If any problem comes, then I will modify it later. So click on enter, hit the enter. Again, I don't want to keep any IPv6. No, I don't want to enable DSCP. Hit enter. It is asking whether you want to revert web configuration GUI over HTTP. No, I don't want to keep. I want to keep HTTPS only. So click on N. Now you can access it through web GUI. So you can do one thing. You can switch to Kali Linux and type the IP address of this. You have to type this URL. This URL in your browser. So type https 10.0.2.11. Yeah, so don't worry, just a warning, since this machine is trusted in my network. I'll see, accept the risk and continue. Wow, this is pfSense firewall, guys. So default username and password is admin and password will be your pfSense, pfsense. Hit the enter. I'll save it. So guys, click on next, then again next. Yeah, I'll keep, yes, don't want to keep any DNS server. Go to next. Yeah, time zone you can select as per your convenience. Next, keep DSCP for interface 1. And guys, this is the important step. You have to uncheck these two, because otherwise it will block internal IP addresses also. Next, yeah, this is my LAN IP. Next, yeah, so we have to set the web GUI password. Next, and reload. Wait for some time and finish. Accept, close. Now guys, your firewall is ready, and next video I'll show you, I'll make some other videos on this firewall, how to configure other things, how to install the packages for IPS, IDS, other features, and I'll also show you how to create the policy rule, firewall rule, to communicate from one machine to another machine between these two machines firewall will sit in between, and I'll show you how to block or allow the traffic between two machines. For this video I'll stop here, and guys, if you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and also hit the bell icon for the latest videos. Thank you.